So this is generally how most contact pages look on e-commerce websites. You'll have your contact form somewhere on the page, and if you want to, you can also include some miscellaneous contact information. And depending on what template you chose, you most likely won't be able to change any of the settings regarding your contact form while you're in the Elementor page builder. In this case, this template uses a plugin called SureForms, and we'll actually have to go back to our WordPress dashboard to configure the contact form settings. And we'll get into that here in just a few moments. Let's start by adjusting the information on the right-hand side. Go ahead and put your personal email address here. In my case, I'll just do caleb@thecoffeehouse.com. This is just an example business email. Go ahead and put yours here. Then you can input your phone number and your business address. You can also choose if you want to adjust the social media icons here. If you click into this here, you'll see the settings on the left. So for example, I could click into Facebook, and then you can type in or paste your URL here. For now, I'll just leave these as default. Let's now take a look at how to adjust the contact form. So go to the top right and click on Publish to save your changes. Then go to the Elementor logo in the top left. Click on Exit to WordPress. Click on the WordPress logo again. And from here, find SureForms on the left-hand side. And from there, click into Forms. Here you'll see something called Simple Contact Form. Click into it, and this is the contact form that's on our contact page that we looked at a moment ago. From here, there's a few settings that we'll need to change. Go to the top and click into Form Settings, and start by clicking on Email Notification. And here we can adjust our admin notification email. This basically means when somebody submits your contact form, where is the message actually going? So to adjust this, let's click the pencil icon on the right. It's going to open up our settings here. By default, everything here is usually good to go. The main thing I'm worried about is the send email to. By default, this is your admin email, and this is pulled from your WordPress admin details. So unless you want this to go to a different email address, you can leave it as default. Then everything else here will be good to go automatically. Now you'll most likely see a warning down here that says if the from address doesn't match your website domain, that your emails can get marked as spam or not send reliably. So for example, you could change the from name to your business name, and then the from email to contact@yourdomain.com. Now, if you don't have a domain email set up yet, it's not a big deal. The form can still work, but email deliverability can be a little bit hit or miss until you get that set up. So make sure that the from name and from email match your personal information. And again, if you don't have it set up just yet, then just come back to this later. Everything below this will be good to go. So let's scroll up to the top and click on the back button. Next, click into Form Confirmation. Here you can choose if you want to show a success message or redirect your website visitor to a separate page after they submit your form. I'm just going to leave this as the default success message. Now you have some other settings here on the left-hand side, but these are the only two that I'm worried about for now. From here, go to the top right to close out of the settings. And now we can start customizing our contact form. By default, we have the options for the visitor to leave their full name, phone number, email, and a message. Now, if you want to add in a different block, just click on Add Block here at the bottom. Then you have a few different options here. Depending on what type of business you're running and what usual questions your customers have, you can go ahead and get a really detailed contact form set up here. Then if you want to change the colors of your contact form, for example, the button color, you can go over to the right and click on Style, go down and find the primary color. And I'm going to change this to the brown color that I use for the rest of my buttons. I think I'm happy with that. So I'm going to go to the top right and click on Save. Nice. Now we've configured and set up our contact form. Let's go ahead and navigate back to the Elementor page builder. Start by going to the top left and clicking on this icon here. Then click on your website here at the top. Then click on Edit with Elementor. Then let's navigate back to our contact page. Click on Contact. Then I'll go down. Now our contact form is configured, everything is working properly, and we've changed the button color as well. So with that done, our contact page is ready to go.